Hey guys, what's up, Fredder? Today we're gonna be reading some more. I'm gonna be reading some more subreddits for you, so you better get your headphones ready, get a book, do anything that does not have sound so you can listen. Hey, let's do this. Entitled grandmother won't stay in her lane. I looked in the sub many times, but I've never encountered an entitled parent before yesterday at my local YMCA. Not the most extreme, but still ridiculous. So, as background, I am a former competitive swimmer and currently a competitive swim coach. I usually go to my local Y 3 to 4 times a week to stay relative fit, and the pool typically split into two sections down the middle. One section has the lap swimming lanes, three of them, while the other section is open for kids to swim and for old people to jazzerize. What the hell is that? I showed up and it wasn't too busy, but an elderly woman swimming laps, a couple of men floating in the open section, and a woman watching entitled grandma. What I assume were her three grandkids playing and jumping back and forth between remaining open lanes. This is the resulting confrontations from entitled grandmother had at the Y. Excuse me, can you please have your kids stay in one lane or use the open section so... No, we are in one. We were here first, and you can't tell us what to do. But there's a section for. Didn't you hear me for the first time? Leave us alone, or I'll have you kicked out. At this point, the aquatic director comes out of his office. AD, aquatic director, what's the problem here? This man is harassing us and won't leave us alone. I'm just trying to swim. Holding back laughter at this point because I can't believe how quickly she escalated this. And tell her grandmother, I've already told you that your kids are only allowed in these lanes if they are getting lessons or there are no lap swimmers available. But they were here first. I'm sorry, but it's a pool policy. One of the entitled kids, but we don't want to move. See, you're ruining their day at the pool. If they want to continue swimming, they need to stay in their designated area. At this point, I thought it was over. I had a lane to swim in, and I started my workout. About 10 minutes into my swimming, a little kid jumps on top of me. Sure enough, it's one of the entitled kids. Entitled grandma waited for the aquatic director to go back into his office and then started throwing all her kids' toys in my lane. What the hell, lady? I told you we were here first. Aquatic director can't tell me what to do. What is wrong with you? There's so much space everywhere else in the pool. Well, we want this spot here. And now the youngest of the three kids start crying, drawing out the aquatic director to grandma. I told you to stay in your area. I don't care. We're not leaving. Well, I'm going to have to kick you out. And then the real explosion started. What? How dare you do this to us? My son is a lawyer and I'm going to have him all over you in no time. Ha! I work at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the... Okay. But sure waste of your time going here after all my money. Until grandma screams incoherently about 5 minutes and then packs up her grandkids and storms out. I finished my workout and tried to process how the hell this just happened. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Anyway, I'm gonna look for another one and I'll be right back. Alright, here's another one. This one seems kind of crazy. Mother calls the family leaves from the other side of the motherfucking world. What the fuck? How? Okay, so this is my first post and sorry for the bad English. I'm Swedish. Sorry for format on the phone. We'll edit once you get home. So I was playing some Rainbow Six Siege solo queue and met this 12 to 14-year-old kid. After the game, he invites me to a 1v1 on house. I agreed and the game was on. Now, I'm okay at Siege, around Platinum 3 and was maybe silver something, so for me, it was an easy game. And this kid was trash talking the whole time. Yeah, bro, you suck. And, oh, you really gonna play? Insert different operator, he, she, suck. And so on and on. So the real story begins when he starts using swear words. K, kid, and mother, M, me, equals Why? Why? Fuck you, man. Hey, why are you swearing at my son? Hey, why are you swearing at my son? What? I have not been swearing at your son. Well, I just heard him say, "Frick you" to my son. No, I didn't. No, I did not. And why are you killing my son all the time? It's kind of the point of the game to kill the opponent. Well, why is he not killing you? Well, that's because maybe because I happen to be better at this game than he is. I want you to stop killing my son. Yeah, no, not gonna happen, lady. You want me to call the cops for assault? Good luck, ma'am. Where do you live, Sweden? Do not lie to me, you asshole. Ma'am, why would I lie to you? Why would you not lie to me to get out of the police coming to your house? To shame, man. But I'm not lying to you. What is your address? Riksgatan 1? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, no, I'm not saying that. That is, insert, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Insert address here. Then there's silence for a while. So now I have called the police and they are on the way. Sweet, I'll be waiting for them. Good, I hope you will enjoy jail. Yeah, sure I will. Well, goodbye. I better get dressed for when the police show up. Bye. I left the game and went to sleep. From what I know, the police have not showed up yet, so thank you, stranger, for my first gold. Thank you, kind stranger, for my first gold. Thank you very much. Hopefully that was not an actual address, because I do not want anyone from my YouTube channel to go there, and I do not want to get in fucking trouble for that. Anyway, I'll find another one. Alright. Entitled mom threatens to call child protective services on my father when he won't pay for her heating. Growing up in Canada, I played quite a bit of hockey. This actually happened to my father as I was only 13 and playing in the hockey game. As you know, it is very cold in hockey rinks, but our home rink at the time had a small heating system over the stand, where the parents sat by default and the parents of the home team sat on the left bleachers and the visiting parents on the right. At the top step, there was a little machine that you could feed quarters into. One quarter paid for 5 minutes of heating. I know that's a lot. My father was quite a nice guy. He would usually bring a bag of quarters to keep the bleachers and he and my fellow teammates' parents warm, and most of the time, a parent from the visiting team would usually do the same. But on a specific day, we were playing a team from farther away, and all the parents and kids already seemed a little cranky from having to wake up early, and the long drive to our terribly cold weather. Just before the game started, my dad put his quarters in this cot in attention of entitled mom. And entitled mother confronted my father, asking if he could pay for their heating as well. As none of them had quarters, my dad politely said no and recommended that entitled mom could get change from $1 in a concession stand. Entitled mom called them ridiculous and that he should pay for her heating because he was the guest. Once again, my father explained it wasn't his duty to pay for her and began to walk away, but entitled mother wasn't having it. Entitled mom steps in front of him, takes his bag, and points out that he still has some left. My father explains that those are for the parking meter and snatches the bag back and tells mom to pull the "Oh my god, did you just assault me" move. Just seeing that no one just even noticed her shouting gives up on that. My father attempts for the second time to walk away and for the second time entitled mom steps in front of him. Entitled mom then begins calling my dad poor, and eventually she somehow gets to the conclusion that he is mistreating his son, me, and is too poor to raise a son. This is where entitled mom crosses the line. My dad is a pretty big dude. Gets in her face and says, "You can insult me, but don't you dare insult my parenting." Entitled mom responds with, "Well, I'm just going to have to call CAS, Child's Aid Society." Who has had enough at this point, squeezes himself past her and returns to her seat. It is not over yet. At this point, entitled mom is yelling at my father from across the bleachers, and this time, one of the officials heard entitled mom screaming and tells entitled mom to stop yelling or she will be removed. Entitled mom then proceeds to threaten the official, and that's when the ref decides he is done with her and gets someone to remove from the rink. All happily ever after. But you gotta feel bad for the kid who had to watch this all go down. Kinda feel bad. You have time for one more story. I'm gonna go find it. Alright, this one is titled, "I should get this space because I'm pregnant." Reversal card. What the fuck? So it's a short one. Didn't happen to me, but my girlfriend, we were going down to 20 weeks ultrasound. So my girlfriend is parking and sees a guy start backing out where she had just been. So she turned around and waited for the space, then starts parking. At this point, entitled mom drives right next to my girlfriend's door, so she can't park, and is stuck halfway into the space. Entitled mom starts waving her finger like, "No, no, no!" And when my girlfriend has gestured her to move for a while, she got out of the car. The following ensues as my girlfriend described it to me. "I was waiting for this space, and you just stole it." "Yeah, no. I drove past him before he backed up. Before he backed out, then turned around and waited." "You just drove up." "No, I was waiting right there, and you just swooped in. Just move, okay?" This continues a bit until, "God, just move. I'm pregnant. Can't you see? I have a kid in the back, and I'm gonna be late for my ultrasound." Ha! That's not gonna work with me. See, I'm also pregnant. I'm going to my 20-week ultrasound. Reverse Uno card. "You're lying. You don't have a bump." This is true. At 22 weeks, now she barely shows. She was wearing clothes but it's showing more every day now. "I don't have time for this now. Move," closes window and tell mom, then gives her the finger and drove off. My GF ended up parking in another spot as this one was already tight. I laughed quite a lot at this woman as my GF told me that she sat 5 meters away in the waiting room. So my GF just read this and wanted me to clarify that the daughter of the woman, who seemed to be about 7, was in the front seat as well. They changed some pleasant words about that too. Wow. That's a typical Karen for me. I feel bad for the daughter. I mean, I just imagine, like, that girl just fucking seeing her fucking mom fucking doing that shit. Just fucking screaming and talking shit. But I get the reverse on the card now because actually, I'm pregnant and I need this spot more than you. That's pretty funny anyway. It's the second video. If you want more of these, please hit the like button. Let's get to 1 like. That's all we can get to, 1 like. Let's get to 1 like. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and also make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and please do not write any negative comments. This is merely for fun. I merely do this for the entertainment purpose, and it's not so you guys can, or some of you actually, to just fucking talk crap to me. I mean, it's not cool. It is not nice to talk crap about someone over the internet, because what if they're a little kid and they take it seriously and then they could start harming themselves. But anyway, enough of that. Hope you guys have a nice day. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.